Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel for this Tuesday morning, afternoon or evening across the world where you may be at. And this week in the UK it is Mental Health Awareness Week. So as somebody with anxiety disorder and autism spectrum disorder, I thought I would do a playlist of videos dedicated to this week, talking about my own life experiences. And today I'm going to be talking about my volunteering for my local adult autism diagnostic service and how I got into it and how it's improved my mental health since being part of their team voluntarily. So how did I get into volunteering for them? Well, 6 and a bit years ago, I was getting assessed for autism, high functioning autism, by the Adult Autism Diagnostic Service, who have been open since 2012. So I was one of their first ever patients to go through the door officially. And during my time of getting to know the social worker, psychologist, and the team there, I made a bond, a friendship with them. And after being diagnosed, I managed to get talking to them about voluntary work, getting back into the work routine. And as someone who'd been out of work for quite some time, I decided that I wanted to get back into work. So then later on, they told me that there is a potential that I could volunteer with them. So I looked into this online and we did the application, me and the social worker. And we decided that it was something that I was passionate about and that I wanted to help other autistic people who were getting diagnosed or assessed for autism. So after I got diagnosed, I started working for them, doing autism diagnostic support groups, which meant I travelled on the train to Stone Market, which is about 20-25 minutes on the train from where I am right now. And I started helping set up the diagnostic support group for adults who have been diagnosed a year or less. So I started helping out with preparing the hot drinks, cold drinks, and snacks, and then I would set up the chairs and the tables with the information books and information resource sheets, which I started doing on a once every couple of months basis. And then I also started going out to the wider public and being part of autism best practice groups with the autism social worker, who has been absolutely amazing with me. She's become a very close friend of mine and we work together very, very well. And then I started doing work with her and the team around the World Autism Week, which happens at the end of March till the beginning of April, which is a week to understand and explain autism from my own autistic perspective. So then I started getting more involved with doing training with them to other professionals. So I would train mental health professionals, hospital professionals on autism and my lived experiences of what it's like to be an autistic adult and someone with anxiety disorder. I was diagnosed with anxiety disorder a year before my autism diagnosis. So I've gone through not just one set of mental health referrals, but two. And during that time, once I was diagnosed, I was able to get back into work with them and then get my experiences put across in a way that was easy for people to understand. So during this time of supporting the Autism Diagnostic Service and supporting myself, I found that my confidence started to increase. I was able to get back into a team work situation and improve my communication skills, as autism is classed as a communication disorder. As you know, I find eye contact and things like that really difficult. So they really have supported me in enabling me to better communicate and involving me in a team and help me to get my communication skills so that I'm able to do this YouTube channel and I'm able to talk to other professionals about my life experiences and what it's like every day living with autism, with the sensory issues and things like that nature. So once I started doing more work with them, I then started helping them build up the autism social group for adults over the age of 18 who are officially diagnosed or getting assessed for autism. And now the autism support social group has been going 7 years. We just celebrated our 7th birthday not that long ago, and it's grown from strength to strength to strength. We start with little numbers, and now we usually get around 32 people a session, which is really good considering we start with like 12. So we've grown quite exponentially over the years, and we've had quite a lot of different speakers and people like myself talking about my own perspectives and what it's like to be an autistic adult. The autism social group's become an essential part of my volunteering. It helps me to get to know other people on the autistic spectrum and help them and guide them, support them, give them advice if they need it. and help their parents, carers, or professionals they may bring with them. So over time, I've learnt to increase my confidence, my social skills, my team working skills, things that help me to be a better productive individual in the local community. And also, I must say, it's made me capable of being fully more independent as well, because being an autistic adult is difficult, and I never thought that I would live on my own. So during this time working with them, I've learned how to independently ask for advice, support. I've learned to stick up for myself, and working for the Autism Services proved to me I can work in a team, I can work on my own initiative, I'm able to ask questions if I need it, I'm able to help other people who may be new to the service and not sure what to expect. And it can be quite overwhelming because you're having to try and help people who are not knowledgeable on autism or know very little about it. So they've got a lot of questions they tend to ask you about what is autism, how can we help them to cope better, how can we help them to function better within society, with questions for their employers or things like the job centre or things that related to that nature. So again, I'm able to talk about this from my own perspective as someone on the autistic spectrum and someone with anxiety disorder. So yeah, also I get to travel on the train to the office, so I get to talk to them and see the countryside. I have done previous vlogs of me on the train, which I will link in the description below, to show you the train travel as well. Also, volunteering for me gives me a sense of purpose. It gives me a sense of freedom, respect, logic, and it gives me a sense of being productive and someone who isn't being lazy, sitting on her backside doing nothing. The volunteering over the last 6 years has really benefited me and increased my mental health to a point where I don't have to be afraid to speak out on it anymore. And for me, a mental health encouragement and my increased mental health state has helped me to be positive, and also has made me feel good about myself, because the more that you volunteer and the more you put your time and lived experiences out there for the people who may not understand, the better you'll feel as an individual. For me, I feel stronger, I feel more confident, successful. Yes, there's days that I struggle and I don't want to do things. Yeah, sure there is. But being in a volunteer workplace, it gives you respect, it gives you teamwork, it gives you a CV reference. It really makes you feel good as a person that you're giving something back to other people who may not be able to work for personal reasons, or choose not to work because of their autism or associated disabilities or mental health issues. For someone like myself, it gives me a sense of purpose, a sense of life, a sense of fun, freedom. And yeah, I just thought I'd talk about this as a mental health topic. I think it's something that we should be opening up the discussion more on. And yeah, for someone who is autistic or non-autistic or people with disabilities, get some volunteering experience, whether it's a mental health unit, a hospital, local community shop. Volunteering will make you feel 10 times better than just sitting at home not doing anything. Volunteering to me has been the best thing that I've ever done. I don't regret it. I love it. I think it's something that will thoroughly make you feel better. It will increase your mental health state. It will make you feel better as a person, knowing that you're helping someone else's day. So please like, comment, share and subscribe. And to let you know, my thumbnail for this video has been done by the Runny Egg Show. I will link his channel down below in the video description. If you don't know him, please go and connect to him. So please like, comment, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye!